Good morning, respected examiner and my college. My name is M. Syaifuddin Kapi. Today I will present my research proposal entitled Determinant of Motivation for Joining the KPK or Corruption Eradication Commission among the 2025 cohort of civil servant candidates. A phenomenological study on the meaning, source, and dynamics of initial motivation in anti-corruption institution. For the background, let me begin with the background. The first one is the Corruption Eradication Commission, or KVK, operates in what we call a PK environment, which means volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. And the second one is corruption method continue to evolve. KPK human resource must be adaptive, innovative, and possess integrity. And then the recruitment of process for KPK civil servant candidates, or we can call it a CPNS, is highly stringent and multidimensional. The question is, what truly motivates someone to join high-risk institution like KPK? Next is the problem formulation or research question. There are four research questions for the research. The first one is how do the 2025 cohort of KPK civil servant candidates, or we can call it a CPNS, interpret or understand their life experience of building motivation to join the KPK? Second one is, what are the resources of motivation that shape their decision to pursue a career at the KPK or Corruption Eradication Commission? The third one is, what is the dynamic process through which their motivation to join is formed? And the last one is, what contextual factor facilitate or hinder this motivation? The next one is the research objective. Accordingly, the objective of this research are fourfold. The first is to explore the subjective meaning behind the career choice of KPK-CPNS candidates. The second one is to identify the source of motivation, life experience, personal value, and social environment. The third one is to understand the dynamic and the critical moment in the formation of motivation. The last one is to analyze the contextual factor that influence the motivation to join. Next one is theoretical framework. My theoretical framework integrates three established theory. The first one is public service motivation atau PSM. It is from Perry and Weiss, 1990. Which explain public interest based on motivation. The second is self-determination theory by Desin Ryan, which maps the intrinsic extrinsic motivation spectrum. And the third one is the theory of planned behavior by Eisen, which addresses entrepreneurial behavioral intention. These are grounded philosophically, transcendental phenomenology based on Husserl and Scarts. The conceptual framework. Visually, visually, my conceptual framework center on three elements. The norma, is what is the meaning of the KPK, corruption as being part of the KPK. The source, life experience, family value, social influence, and historical event. Third one is the dynamic or noises, critical moment, negotiation of meaning, value conflict, motivational fluctuation. The context is a political situation following the revision of the capital law, the image of KPK, and the PK environment. The next one is the research methodology. The research methodologically, I adopt qualitative approach using transcendental phenomenology, as outlined by Creswell and Mustakas. I will involve 8 to 12 informant from the 2025 cohort of KPK civil servant candidates selected through purposive sampling with variation in educational background, work experience, gender, and region of origin. The data collection of 2 3 session in-depth interview supplemented by observation, documentation, and field notes. For the data analysis, this is the data analysis stage. Then the analysis follow Mostaka structure stage. The first is epoch, where I suspend my own prejudice and assumption. The second one is horizontalization. This is when I will identifying relevant statement from the transcript. The third one is phenomenological reduction, which is I will describing what the informant experience. And the fourth one is imaginative reduction. This is how I will describing how the experience was like. The finally is the synthesis of a meaning, where I find the universal essence of the experience. The next one is data trustworthiness. This is how I keep the data will still valid, and having a integrity data. And to ensure the trustworthiness, I apply for criteria for credibility. I will conduct repeat interview, triangulation, and member check-in. And then for transferability, this is how I take description of the context. And the next one is the dependability. This is how I will audit the trail, complete documentation of the research process when doing this research, and confirmability. This is a research reflective journal, which is confirmation with the raw data. And the research contribution. This research offer both theoretical and practical contribution. Theoretically, it will enriches the study of PSM or public service motivation within the Indonesian context and with anti-corruption institution using a phenomenological approach that is still rarely applied. Practically, for the KPK, it will provide the basis for more precise recruitment strategies and employer branding. For the other government institution, it will serve as reference for attracting highly motivated talent. And the academic, it's offer foundation for future research on motivation and entrepreneurship in the public sector. In the closing or preliminary conclusion. In closing, I argue that the motivation to join KPK is not a single or monolithic entity, but rather a complex or multi-layer construction. As in a an in-depth qualitative understanding is essential to truly capture the meaning behind such career choices, which is we all know that in the KPK is a high risk but we can say it's high return gitu. This research fills a significant gap. The individual motivation within a law enforcement institution has not yet been extensively studied phenomenologically. So thank you for your attention. I'm now open. Thank you for your question. See you for the next chance.